The other day, I discussed what is low self-image and signs of low self-esteem in people. The effect of low self-esteem on marriage is immense. A marriage which may start on a high note could get destroyed in no time if one or both partners suffer from low self-esteem. Remember, we said when one suffers low self-esteem, he or she lives with an enemy inside, a silent, invisible enemy who continuously speaks negatively to the owner, leaving him or her broken, defeated, moody, sulking, name it. This silent, continuous negative dialogue poisons the person in a manner that they believe nothing good can come out of them. The self-devaluation, criticism, invalidation becomes so loud that the person is constantly seeking validation from out there for survival. Unfortunately, the person who will face the music or pay the price is the spouse. This unfortunate human being is expected to fill in the deep emotional void in his wife or husband. The husband or wife is the lone voice who must say the opposite of the deep-rooted negative beliefs and emotional wounds. The tragedy is that even when he or she says the beautiful ones, the spouse will doubt them. These people cannot be loved enough and cannot find own happiness. They wait for their spouses to make them happy. They trust no one because they don't believe they are worthy of love. They tend to bring everyone down, and especially if the spouse is doing well at work, promoted, or gets better pay. They get afraid when social status gap of their spouses widens and their insecurity goes a notch higher. They are afraid of losing the one they love. They don't take blame game. They are always blaming others for problems. These type of people play victims of other people's actions. They carry shame from their past, leaving themselves as social wrecks. Once will not satisfy this person, and everything one says is turned upside down. These people are always in fear of being rejected, and they just cannot think otherwise. It's a roller coaster of nothingness and confusion. Trying to iron out concerns with them can only escalate the problem. These are the people who leave their spouses on edge without a solution to arrive at. They often get violent, especially if they have no way of sorting their internal frustrations. Hope you're already learning something new. If so, please subscribe and share this channel with your loved ones. It's necessary to state here that the state of low self-esteem in marriage may not just be about past traumas. Tradition and cultural expectations of a people can create feelings of inadequacy, especially on husbands. The word has distinctly pronounced the role of husband and that of wife. For whatever reason, and especially loss of job, or one becoming incapacitated, a husband is likely to think more of himself. Being allocated the job of sole provider is no mean task, and when a man has lost ability to do this, then he turns against himself. He cannot be satisfied by the fact that his wife will remain trustworthy. Of course, the society judges him harshly and mocks him to the extent that he starts looking at himself as a loser. Most husbands don't take it kindly if their wives are doing better at work, or realize his family background is not as great as that of the wife. I have personally witnessed so many divorces resulting from a husband believing his wife will not or is not going to submit fully. At times, one may even brush these thoughts aside, but his closest friends may keep on pestering him into believing his wife will start controlling him and finally leave. I will state here that some women may decide to leave if the breadwinner cannot provide, but most women will stay and look for better paying job. I have met a great number of them. A person with low self-esteem cannot trust decisions as final. He or she always says so and so advised him or her. Some spouses may suffer low self-esteem because of their physical appearance. They may start to compare themselves with those they believe have the ideal physique and never get satisfied with their own bodies. They will therefore move around with a feeling they will never measure to world standards. These two are hard to satisfy in marriage. The beauty of this discussion is if the person suffering from low self-esteem is aware of the problem, he can unlearn the self-defeating beliefs by being guided. If you have not subscribed already, please do so.